Hey guys, today I'd like to talk about lubrication for knives. It's something I've been dealing with for a long time and trying to find just the right thing. I've experimented with so many different kinds throughout the years, and I think I've finally settled on one. And all joking aside, I really do. And it's an unsuspected one. One that I never thought would actually make itself into the mix. But anyway, so let's move along. Everybody knows, do not use this. No, 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 no. So, I always had a guy, big firearms guy, who just loved this stuff. Break free. CLP. And I resisted for a long time, and I finally broke down and started using it. And initially I thought it did a great job, and I could see it starting to within a couple days, or even one day of heavy use, let's say on a buck knife, you'd start to get all that black crap coming out of there and out there, and ooh, this is great. It's cleaning the knife. Which is great, but it's called cleaner lubricant protectant. That was a bug. The only problem with this is the C never stops seeing. It's always cleaning, and it cleans itself of its lubrication, which gets rid of the protectant too. So I liked it at first, used it on a lot of stuff, and the knives that I really noticed that it had adverse issues with is the Chris Reeve Sebenzas. They have the perforated bronze washers, and the CLP would start to just gum up after a while. So maybe I should just stick with that on firearms. Then, when I was looking for something else that I thought would really do the job and be able to handle a lot of use, not that you're opening and closing your knife thousands of times a day, maybe a couple hundred if you're like me, I went with Miltech. And when I ordered this, I thought it was going to be in a little bottle. No. So I transferred it into this little guy and have been using it. Initially, love it. Seems to do a great job. Then I noticed, again, I know I keep looking down, on these guys, because you can see the washers inside, especially when it's in that position. Maybe, yes, no. Tarnish. It started turning them dark brown, black, a major league patina, and I thought that can't be conducive to, you know, a nice smooth running blade opening. This is what I'm using. Pellgun Gun Oil. I have pellet guns. I use them a lot, and I've found that Pelican Gun Oil has treated my guns over the years beautifully. So I thought, why not put it in knives? So that's what I use now on my buck knife, Buck 110. This is one of the new ebony handle knives, which I'm going to be discussing in another video. And my antique but highly modified. You didn't see that? Here, let's do that again. AFCK, the small one. And this particular one has the M2 HS steel. I put, you might be able to see in there, bronze washers and Pelican Gun Oil. Now, I've read a lot online over the years about Pelican Gun Oil, and how people thought it was maybe just motor oil with a dye in it. Nah, I don't think they would use motor oil because that has detergent, and that's not so great, especially in guns and knives. And they didn't design it for use in knives, but for guns you don't want detergent. So then I read that it could be ATF, automatic transmission fluid, and I'm leaning towards that because I've worked on transmissions and handled automatic transmission fluid, and it has about the same viscosity. Did you see the size of that bumblebee that just went by my face? If that is actually the case, I don't care. It's great stuff. Sure, I could buy a big bottle of it for a couple bucks, but why do that when you can spend $5 on this tiny little tube? That'd be cool if I did that right side up. There. Nice little dispenser too. Gets right down in the nooks and crannies. You can control it. So that's it. That's what I've been using on all my knives.